Welcome to Print and Graphic Services instructional YouTube video. Starting from the Broward College website, you're going to click Login. If you do not see the Printing and Graphic Service app under Frequently, you're going to click Company Everything. Now, before we get started, let me introduce you to a few useful tabs. The feedback form. Once your job or quote is submitted and you have any inquiries or status regarding your quote or job or some type of modification, you're going to submit this information through the feedback form. Avoid contacting the printing personnel directly. This form is used for tracking and accountability purposes. Next is our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Now, if you are a first-time user or if you need to change your work location, you're going to use how to set up your profile. Now, there are two helpful videos prior to ordering, which is 3 ways to log in to Printing and Graphic Services digital storefront, and also how to locate your work tags. Next is our web page. Now this takes you back to our online ordering services. This is if you desire electronic letterheads. This is your college brand manual. If you are designing your own brochures or your flyers, please make sure you refer to the college brand manual. And this takes you back to our instructional videos. At the bottom, if you are desiring design services, you will click on this link and fill out a design request form. Now, in today's instructional video, I will be teaching you how to obtain a quotation for booklets over 36 pages. Now, if you have a booklet at 36 pages or under, you're going to use the booklet under the Shop By category. Select the appropriate and follow the directions as needed. But we are desiring a quote. So we're going to go to Quote, and we're going to select Custom Printing by Now. And we're going to upload our file. Now make sure that your file is approved by marketing prior to submission to the storefront. And now, if you would like to save this file, click Save to My Files and upload. Now make sure you name it something identifiable that we can search for it if we need to, and we can locate it. Put your desired quantity. And then also on the page, the software will automatically put in the page number. Now we're going to go to Print Options, and here the custom media. Now media basically just means paper or stock. Now, a booklet that is self-cover, that means that all the pages are the same weight and the same texture. You will make this selection here. But if your cover and your pages inside your booklets are different, you're going to go down to Enter at the bottom, and I'm going to enter this at the bottom. Now your desire, not your desire, but your the size of your booklet, I'm going to use 8.5 by 11, but if you had a custom booklet, you would use this. We're just going to go back to standard. And then your selection, is it in color, black and white, double-sided, single-sided? You're going to use, this is going to default at print in color or double-sided, so I'm gonna leave as is. Select your orientation, I'm gonna leave as is, it's a portrait. Now we have additional services. Now with the binding here, because it's a booklet, we're going to use this type of binding, which gives us a whole list of binding. Where I'm going to select is I want it on a saddle stitch. But if you're using a saddle stitch, remember, a booklet that is saddle stitch must be divisible by 4. So your booklet must be 8 pages, an 8-page book, a 12-page book, 16, 20. Everything must be divisible by 4, cannot be odd numbers. Now, if it's a saddle stitch book, which is here, it can be 13 pages, 20 pages, 21 pages, 62 pages. It do not need to be divisible by 4. So make sure you remember that. Now, if you're requesting approve, I'm going to do a saddle stitch, 2 staples. Here it is. If you're requesting approve, click here, yes. Now make sure under the special instruction, you want a hard copy proof. If so, let us know where you want that hard copy proof delivered. Or you can stop by the vendor and look at it in person. Or you can request for electronic proof, which would be a PDF flip book proof. Make sure you specify. So here I'm going to specify my paper. So my cover is going to be 100-pound coated cover, and my text is going to be 100-pound coated text. And I want a proof, and I'm going to say I want a PDF flip book proof. I don't know if that flip book proof, and click OK. All right. Now make sure you flip your book to make sure the pages are backing up properly. All the way to the back. Okay, that's the back, and so everything looks great. Now I'm going to add, even though we have this disclaimer, which is say I have carefully reviewed and approved this job, the producer of this job will not be held responsible for design or spelling error. So click agree, and you will get approved. You're going to proceed to checkout. Now, if your profile is set up, this information you will see it automatically. Now, make sure your shipping is courier or customer pickup. Now, if you're working remote, you may need to pick this up at our material services department, but it does default at courier. And you're going to continue. If it's any special instructions for delivery, make sure you put it here and continue. Okay, now this is a live job, so I'm not going to hit submit because it will submit a live job. Now, once you click submit quotation, you would automatically receive a confirmation. You will receive a quote in your email 2 to 3 days. If the quote is approved, please reply back to all on the email with a written approval with the work tags. Once the quote is approved, the next step is to approve the artwork, which you requested for a hard copy proof or a PDF proof electronically. And after the artwork is approved, your job will go into production. You will receive a notification that your job is being shipped. And the job usually is delivered 1 to 2 days after the ship notification. And as I stated before, if you have any questions or if you want to know the status, please use the feedback form. This concludes our instructional video. Remember, your support is the foundation to our success. Thank you so much for watching.